The companionship of a pet can make a world of difference in people's lives. Whether it's a kitten or a parakeet, many domestic animals fit perfectly into human life. However, some people take it a step further, adopting exotic or even wild animals, a decision that sometimes turns these companions into dangerous monsters. Today, we'll explore terrifying stories of such attacks. So, go ahead and leave a like, hit the subscribe button down below, and let's get started. Amanda Gray, a resident of Cape Coral, USA, experienced a nightmare with her pet iguana, Igmo. Amanda had raised Igmo like a daughter, even letting the iguana sleep in her clothes. But 2 years later, Igmo grew into a nearly 5-foot-long reptile with sharp claws and an aggressive temperament. Trouble began when Amanda tried to feed Igmo, only to be viciously attacked. The iguana lunged at her face, causing severe injuries that required stitches. Amanda found Igmo a new owner experienced with exotic reptiles, realizing the iguana's behavior was a territorial assertion. What began as a bond ended in a painful lesson. Charlotte Nash's life was forever changed in February 2009 when she was attacked by Travis, a 200-pound chimpanzee. Travis had been raised as part of Sandra Harold's family in Stamford, Connecticut. The incident occurred when Charlotte visited Sandra to help control the animal. Seeing Charlotte holding a toy, Travis erupted in uncontrollable rage, mauling her face and leaving her unrecognizable. Sandra's desperate attempts to stop Travis, including hitting him, failed. Police arrived and shot Travis to end the attack. Charlotte underwent multiple surgeries but was left blind. Her story serves as a grim warning against keeping primates as pets. On the Indonesian island of Sulawesi, a horrifying event unfolded in January 2019. Daisy Tuo, a 44-year-old labhead at a local farm, was attacked by Mary, a 1,500-pound crocodile. While feeding the animal, Daisy fell into the enclosure and was dragged inside. The crocodile inflicted fatal injuries, biting her arm and abdomen. Colleagues discovered her remains the following morning. Authorities sedated Mary and relocated the crocodile to a conservation center, while the farm's owner faced legal charges for illegally keeping the animal. This tragedy highlights the dangers of handling powerful predators. In Tampa, Florida, Brenda Guerrero attempted to put a sweater on her pit bull, Scarface, but the seemingly harmless act turned into a nightmare. The dog attacked Brenda, and when her husband Ismael tried to intervene, he became the next victim. Their son Antoine also suffered injuries while attempting to help. The family sought refuge in their home, leaving the enraged dog in the yard. Even animal control officers struggled to subdue Scarface. The dog was ultimately euthanized, marking a tragic end to a terrifying ordeal. In Canada, 66-year-old Norman Buwalda lost his life to his 400-pound Siberian tiger. As president of the Canadian Exotic Animal Owners Association, Norman had fought to keep his tiger despite its history of aggression. In 2010, while entering the tiger's enclosure to feed it, he was fatally attacked. Neighbors had long warned about the dangers of keeping such animals, but Norman's passion blinded him to the risks, a passion that ultimately cost him his life. Jimmy Schwal treated his pet monkey JJ like a child, dressing the primate in diapers and themed outfits. But in 2012, tragedy struck. After escaping from the house, JJ became aggressive when Jimmy tried to catch him. The monkey bit Jimmy's hand, backside, and thigh, causing severe injuries that required 2 surgeries. In desperation, Jimmy asked a friend to shoot JJ, ending their 9-year bond. This heartbreaking story underscores the dangers of treating wild animals as domestic pets. Mark Vogel, a 30-year-old German, lived among over 200 exotic creatures, including spiders and snakes. His passion for dangerous pets led to his demise when his favorite, a black widow spider, delivered a fatal bite. Unable to seek help, Mark succumbed to the venom. When authorities arrived, they found a macabre scene. Mark's remains had been partially consumed by his pets. His obsession with these creatures turned his home into a living nightmare. Marvin Hajos, a 75-year-old Florida resident, was fatally attacked by a cassowary, one of the world's most dangerous birds. While retrieving an egg, Marvin tripped, and the bird delivered a lethal blow with its razor-sharp claws. Cassowaries, known for their hostility, become especially aggressive during breeding season. Despite Marvin's expertise, this passion for exotic birds ended tragically. Kellyanne Waltz was cleaning her 350-pound bear's cage when it attacked her in Ross Township, Pennsylvania. Kelly had tried to distract the bear with food, but the animal turned on her. Neighbors witnessed the horrifying scene, and despite attempts to save her, Kelly died. Her husband had been keeping exotic animals illegally, including a lion and a tiger. This tragedy was a grim reminder of the risks of handling wild creatures. A viral video captured the terrifying moment a woman was attacked by her pet python. When she opened the snake's enclosure, the python struck, biting her hand and coiling around her arm. Despite desperate efforts, the snake held firm until a metal rod was used to pry it off. The woman survived, but learned a harsh lesson about handling dangerous reptiles. Mike Hodge, owner of a South African safari, entered a lion's enclosure at the Marrakech Predator Center and was attacked. The lion dragged Mike as horrified spectators watched. Despite warning shots, the lion refused to release him until it was shot. Remarkably, Mike survived, but was deeply saddened by the loss of the lion. Ricky Winhold's devotion to his animals led to tragedy when he was fatally attacked by his 1-ton bull. Despite warnings about the bull's temperament, Ricky insisted on keeping it. The animal's aggression ended his life, proving the danger of underestimating such creatures. Each of these stories serves as a powerful reminder of the unpredictability of nature. Whether it's a beloved pet, a wild animal kept in captivity, or a misunderstood creature, the line between coexistence and danger can blur in an instant. These individuals lived through, or tragically lost their lives to, moments of unimaginable terror. But their experiences teach us valuable lessons about respect, responsibility, and the risks we take when we bring animals into our lives. Animals are not just companions or creatures to admire, they are beings with instincts and needs that we must respect. By sharing these stories, I hope to not only honor those affected, but to inspire a deeper understanding of the powerful, often unpredictable bond between humans and the animal kingdom. Thank you for watching. If you found these stories compelling, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, stay safe, stay curious, and remember, respect the wild.